Alrighty. Well, hello, and welcome to Bma's Crafty Corner. Excuse me. I am Bma, better known as Els, and we're working on a floofy pink journal. Excuse me. And so I went through some of my trims and stuff last night, and I found some lace. And then I played with the lace. I don't do lace often, but I did pull out a bunch of appliques. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. I pulled out some lace, some vintage lace, and some applique, large applique pieces, and then some like really froofy lace. It's very simple lace. Yeah, lace. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff, but I figure eventually Rose will tell me. She does foofy. All right. So. Okay. We have lots of bits and pieces of stuff that I don't know may work, may not work. Who knows? These are all like pockets and stuff. Those are little file folders and things that we did. And a metric butt ton of pink froofy washi tape. Oh, but wait, there's more. Uh-oh. Washi tape down. We also have this that we pulled out yesterday. More washi. More floofy decorating stuff. Okay. All right, what do we got? What do we get? Dots. We need lots of those. Okay, we got those. What else? We have a little linen baby dress. More foofy stuff. And a bag full of foofy stuff. And then we have some digitals for this. Oh, God, help me. And I have one sheet of pink paper. I don't know. And I also have some, like scraps of cardstock that we can use to make some stuff. Where the heck did that roll go? Hi, guys. How you doing? All right, here we go. Found the roll. All right. Good morning, Arlene. Hello, Christine. So, we are working on making some ephemera for this thing. Yesterday, we managed 1, 2, 3, 4. We made 5 pieces. And we have all of this stuff to work with. So, we're going to make a few more pieces of ephemera. I don't know. I like to have like 20 before I start. Now, I have made some decisions. We're going to make a soft covered journal. God help me. Yeah, it's going to be a soft cover. Why? Because if it's froofy and it's soft, then I think we should have, soft cover. So we're going to do a soft cover journal. I've never done one before, but we're going to do one. All right, now we have all of these pieces still to work with. And of course we have, punches and words and stuff. I did not find that paper yet. I know I have some pink gingham paper somewhere. So I'm going to look for it so we can do more of this because I like that. There's only one piece in the printout, and I'm not going to sit here and print it out 90 times. But I like it. I also like these buttons. They're in the center of every page, so we have a lot of those to work with. Okay. I don't know where these fit in. I just don't understand. It's floofy, and I don't understand. I think there's 3 of them. These little cards with the buttons on the corners. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, I don't know where these fit in or what I'm supposed to do with them. They're not big enough to be journal cards. I suppose we could make journal cards out of them and just make them bigger, with putting bases on them. So we have all of this stuff. We have a bunch of, I cut them out. I did a bunch of these tab pieces. Which I think I'm going to put in this little box just so that they're out of my damn way because they're in the middle of everything. Let's get those out of there. Then I don't see something and go, ooh, and get excited and then find out it's nothing but a stupid tab. Okay, well. We might have all of them. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and set this off to the side. If we find any more, we'll put them in there. I'll immediately find 4 of them. All right. So now we have stuff to work with. We're using our vintage walnut photo. Groceries just arrived. Did you get us anything good? What are we having for dinner? I mean, I probably should just sit here and ink all this, but, nobody wants to see that. Also, I did finish the rest of the fussy cuts for this last night. Ah, look at that. Whole bunch of fussy cuts. Don't know what we're going to do with them, but we got them. We got fussy cuts aplenty. Get some shoes. I don't know how these fit in, but I don't know how that fits in. But we're gonna play with it. Okay, let's see. Do 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 do. See, I think these are too big. They're too big. Where's my scissors? Let me grab a punch real quick. I think this punch might be too big. Okay, I think it's too big. Let me get a smaller one. How about you? Oh, you're interesting. Okay, we'll use this one. I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try it. Okay. We punched something out. Look at us getting stuff done. So how's everybody's morning going? For some of you, I know it's afternoon, but how's your day? How's your day? I don't know. I think we can get away with just that. but we're going to put this up. So let's put some little dots on the back. Go. Just like that. That's it. I ain't messing with it. I wanted to put a word on there, but I don't know. maybe a smaller word. Okay. I probably shouldn't cut into my pile of stuff. Just saying. Because I'm really good at like getting a lot of trash in my pile. And I may not want to do that. So I may learn to, cut off to the side. All right, so we're going to ink this and see if this works. Sure. Glue. Hello, Michelle. It's a pile of incompetence. Blood draw? I'm sorry. So you're going to go visit the vampire? Ooh. We have a rule around here. If somebody has to go to the vampire, everybody gets ice cream. That's so that the person that's getting their blood drawn is a hero. Okay, see, now that I like. It's cute. It's sort of a little clustery thing. I don't know. It's not really, technically I wouldn't say it's a cluster, but it's a clustery thing. All right. So now, what shall we do? No idea. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We have, close the glue. We have a hat box. That is a, I don't know. Can't see. Oh, there's T. There we go. I don't know what that is. What is this? This is pretty. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know where I want to put it. Oh, it looks kind of nice on there. Let me round the corners on this and let's see if we do it just slightly. No, it needs more than that. Just rounding some corners here. Let's see. All right, we're going to ink. I chastise myself for doing stuff over what I'm working on. And then what do? I punch corners, round corners right over everything. So now I got chads and everything. Oh, come on, Els, get your crap together. I can't. I just can't. I'm messy. I've always been messy. I'm always going to be messy. What does this say? What does this say to me? Yep. Okay, we got this one. I'm going to take it off of there. No, I want that one. Okay, here we go. This one. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's ink this real quick. I don't know if this is the right word for this. I don't know. All right, we're putting this down. I don't know if it's right or not. Like, I love it. It's beautiful. Shush. Sometimes I use the B word. There. I have no idea how that looks on the front. Oh, perfect. Okay. And then right there. Should have been a little higher. Forgot to ink the tag piece. So we'll come back in and get that done. Okay. It needs stuff. Where are they? They're over here. I got them. Smart ass. She's such a smart ass, you know? All right, we figured this out yesterday. We want to cut up. And that cuts off a strip, and they're already separate. Okay. Now we need a pokey tool. Here it is. The pokey tool. Get the pokey tool. Why is that in there? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. All right. Let's get some pearls. Because this needs pearls. Right here. Yep, one more. Look, I got to really mess with the traditionalists, okay? 3. No, 4. See, and the pearls were exactly what it needed. All right, we got 2 more pieces. We're moving. We're moving along. I'm going to take some head pills, though. There may be a lot of B words ahead, right? It could happen. Oh, my God. The delivery man was nice. Good. Did he help you get the groceries in the house? Oh, that's good. I hate when they get up all in your stuff. Hey, by the way, I worked on this last night. Ready? Yeah. Let me think. I'm going to do it as one of our Christmas projects. You know, keep your washi tape organized and out of your way. You know, I know that some of you have seen these. I carry these in my purse. And then on the other side, it has all of these, you know, fantastic, magnificent, superb, stellar, exceptional, bravo, wow, way to go. And I know I send them to you guys from time to time. And I carry them in my purse. And the reason I carry them in my purse is because sometimes you encounter somebody who's, have you ever been in a store and like somebody's being a real jerk to the cashier, and then you get up there and they're just the nicest person and they're just sweet. Like they compartmentalize it, get over that shit and move on. And to you, they're great. When I am done, I just go, here, honey, and I hand it to them and I just walk away. Just walk away. And I have to tell you, the smile that it brings to people's faces, it's a very small thing. It's a very, very small gesture. They're expecting when you hand them something that it's going to be like a business card or something like that, or just something that says you're awesome. But I carry these in my purse all the time. I always have a stack, 7 or 8 of them with me, and I just hand them out randomly to people. And sometimes, like if I'm at a fast food restaurant or something and somebody just goes above and beyond and they're just generally a nice person, I'll just walk up, put it on the counter and go, here, honey, and walk out the door so they know who it's for. And then they come over and they pick it up. And you can sit in the car and watch them. Their total demeanor changes. It is a hugely changing, in that moment, life-changing experience for them. And I just love that you can do that, something that simple for another human being, and it makes their day. You know? I was telling Michelle the other day, there was a lady in the store, and she just had this look on her face like she was defeated. She was just, it was one of those days. And she was in one of the little carts, you know. So was I. And as I went by, I kind of got a little closer and I said, oh, excuse me. And she goes, uh-huh. And I went, oh, I love your shoes. They're adorable. These things were hideous. Okay? Like there's not a chance in hell that I would. The look that came over her face, and she was just beyond herself. Oh, well, thank you so much. That was the thing. Something that simple. And that's all it takes. And for some people, that might be the only kind word they hear all day, you know? So I always take the opportunity when it presents itself to attempt to make somebody's life just that little teeny bit more, you know? And I've had people that, you know, they look at me and they go, stop giving those out. That's so stupid. Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. You know what? Suck it. And I just keep on giving them out. Because it ticks some people off. Well, it did tick some people off, but it doesn't tick off anybody who actually knows me. All right, what are we doing next? I'm looking. See, I have to look, and one of these is going to give me some inspiration eventually. Now, we did have that one that we inked up already, and we didn't do a damn thing with it. I don't know what I did with it. But apparently it wasn't meant to be because it has gone away. Here it is. This is what I think. I like these two together. I'm going to grab some pink, I think, pink cardstock. I just want some base color for the back. Let me see my back over here. I don't want it to be too dark, and I don't want it to be too light. That'll work. It's like parchment. Yeah, it's like parchment. So I just want to make like some bases out of it, you know? Let's see. Let me punch a circle. Because a circle is a good base. I don't know why. All right, we're going to ink this. Da, 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 da. I would bring the camera down if I could, but the way that he's got this rigged, I can't bring it down anymore. I occasionally I can, and then it slides back up. All right. Oh my word. Here we go. We're going to do it. Yep, we're going to do it. Oh no. Yep, we're doing it. All right, I'm going to cut this in half though. Like if I have to use trim, I'm only using half a piece. Kidding. I'll use a full piece, maybe. Yeah, just, stop and acknowledge people sometimes, I mean, we've all gotten in the habit of doing it to military personnel and, people that have served in the past. First responders, obviously. And with good, with good reason. I think because we have that on there, we're going to have to put this up on. So I'm going to put a thing under it. A dot. To bring it up because we have to even out to the lace. Okay. And then let's come on, glue. Work with me. There we go. Just glue. Set it up. Let's turn this over. I like it. It's cute. Okay. Moving on. We do. Garlic bread. Yes. Okay. All right. What else? See, I'm not real motivated to do this. So we're working. We're trying. I'm trying. I know I'm very trying, but I'm trying to, get some stuff. We're going to put some ink on this. I think this part of building a journal just goes to show you that you can stick any two things together and it's going to be okay. Okay, maybe not, but let me have my thing, you know? Sometimes I got to dream a little dream. Words, put them over there. Okay. All right, and we have this little piece. Put that on. You know what it needs? God help me. It needs a little piece of lace. Shush. It's going to need a thing. Hold on. They're over here. I'll get one of these. Okay. Hey, my pearls. My pearls were down there too. I didn't notice. Okay. Yeah, why not? Works for me. Ish. There you go. I know, I so want to put black on here, but I think if I do, let me tell you what I think will happen. If I put black on here, there'll be a knock at my door almost instantaneously. And I will go and go, can I help? And the minute I open that door, Rose will punch me in the jaw. Puh! Ah! She will get on her broom. Hi, grandson.
Hi. I'm here to say hello.
Oh, go ahead.
Hi, ladies. Yes, I say hello in the most awkward way.
Yes. And he goes over and reads the comments.
Yep, Eileen said hi, hand.
Yes, because you're the hand. I kind of like this little ticket. I don't know what I'm doing with it, though. Like, I kind of like it just the way it is. But it needs something. Like, I like it the way it is, but it needs something. And I think I know what it needs. Hold on. I got this. I got this. Yeah. You know what it needs? It needs that. Just that. That's all it needs. Just needs a little piece of ribbon across the bottom. Sometimes it's that simple. Put two things together. What the hell? You know? At the bottom? Yeah. Okay. I don't know that this is the exact ribbon it needs, but, you know, it's close. And I have a metric butt ton of it, so yeah. I have a metric butt ton of a lot of stuff, let's be honest. All right, we're going to get this out because I have to put this down. And that means that it's going to be a little messy. Here we go. I just dropped that lace. In the meantime, the glue is drying. All right, lace. That. This up. Just like that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not at all. Nope, that lace is not working for me. Need something else. Something floofier. You know what I mean? This is the one. Okay. Let's get a piece of this. Vintage. It's Bug. Dude doesn't come visit. He has all kinds of other, he's in high school. And he's between his, oh my God, he cut all his hair off yesterday. Like shaved it down to nothing. My handsome boy. Maybe I just don't like it on the back. No, it's fine. But yeah, he's in high school. He's got, and he's got his music class and his dancing class and all that other stuff. Because he goes to a performing arts school. And he is like forever. You know what? I like the little pearls, but I think I need some bigger ones. Let me open up the box. I know we don't go in here often, but the box. This is a CD box, and it works perfect for this. All right, we have these. These I think are better. Well, they're not better, but they're just a different size. They're not huge because I do have really big ones. But so anyways, this is a CD box. I got it at a thrift store. I think I paid $1.99 for it. And it's got those indexed cards, and so I could just put everything that I want in them and fill it up. And it works fabulously. Okay. The hand is much better. The finger is back to normal, which was, his mom's primary concern. He already has issues with it, we just didn't want him to develop any new issues with it. And so, yeah, it's doing much better. All right, so we're going to put some pearls down here. And I'm going to go for glory here. We're going to take one of those off. Maybe two. We'll take two. Okay, here we go. Ready? Here we go. What do you think? I know the lace should have been a little frillier, I think. Like it wasn't just wasn't frilly enough. But that's okay. I think we'll work with it. I have to be honest. I don't think that this trim is gonna cut it for this. So let's not keep that in there. We'll use this instead for our flat, and then we have all this other stuff. Oh my god! I pulled this one. You guys got to see this. I don't even know where the heck I got this from. No idea. Probably it could have been something that I picked up at like Joann's or Michael's or something, that was like in the remnants. But yeah. But I found it in my bin, and I went, you can do something with that, right? Look at this. Rose would be so proud of me right now. Where is that woman? She'd be like, oh my God, look at her. They're dangly. All right, we're going to put this on something. What are we going to put it on? I have no idea. We're going to do it. We are. I'm going to figure it out. We're going to do it. I got to find something that works with this. Holy shit, that works. Okay, we're going to put some ink on here. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what it's going to be used for. It's just a little piece of floofy stuff that I can put in this journal to make it more floofy. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, I think it goes like right there. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. It's not cheap enough to be prank worthy, right? In case you don't know, I packed up a bunch of Hello Kitty stickers and sent them to Arlene. Oh my God. Okay. I know, I'm evil. It was fun though. They will not go to waste. She's gonna give me her granddaughter. I couldn't help myself. They were there. I had to do it. Hubbard is still trying to figure out when I can go out and blow that damn thing up. Yeah, we have found that even to do it on the reservation, I have to get a permit, which is why it's been kind of on hold. It's okay. We'll get it. I'll get her blown up. Yeah, my granddaughter likes Hello Kitty too. Lily of all the kids on the planet. So does Shay Shay. Oddly enough. What do you think, guys? I think it's perfect. Just a piece of lace. Put on a card, and it works. Okay, we got it. Look at that. See, I went with pearls because Won't you come home, Pearl Bailey? Won't you come home? Okay, sorry. Lost my mind there for a second. We have letters. We have a typewriter. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with that. We have some ballet shoes. We've already done something with the ballet shoes. What are we going to do with these ones? I don't know. No. That's too big. It's way too big. Okay. Where is it? Here it is. So we're going to take this. Get rid of that. Move this out of the way for the moment. Over there. Okay. I'm going to cut a piece of this. Oh, get out my cigar box. Okay, here we go. There's a store here they just opened recently. And it's right by the Daiso, by the one closest to my house. And it's literally full of like Hello Kitty. And did you know Hello Kitty has her own line of makeup? Not kids makeup. This stuff is designed for people, adults. It actually says on it, not for children. I took Buggy in there. We both decided that we're going to take Lily over there because she likes Hello Kitty and all that stuff. Hey, Bug, do you remember the name of that store? locked in his room. Going, I don't have to talk to them. He doesn't do that. Okay, I've glued the Neil to my finger. That was good. Yeah, it's a no chemo or something like that. And I don't know why they didn't call it what it is. Oh, and then there's this new thing. Have you guys seen this thing on your feed? These scoop sales. Like, they get out like an ice cream scoop or big spoon, and they have like beads in a jar. They scoop it out into a basket, and then each one of those beads or whatever they are that's in there corresponds to a cheap, crappy Japanese toy gift. Okay. I made a rosette. And then we're going to glue this sucker on there. Let's put some ink on her. And because I'm using the big one because I didn't close the rosette all the way. I tied it too tight. Hot glue, wet glue, wet glue. All right, here we go. Oh my God. Like, how much are they paying for those scoops? Because that stuff is junk. Now, although I will give you this one, there is one that I actually think is kind of cute. And that's because she actually makes them. And they're like little phone holders. And that's the only thing that goes in her bins. And it's sort of a like, I glued that down and didn't pay attention to what I was doing. And now I have glue on my board. But she makes these like little phone holder things. And I know she buys the bases and then she like puts little characters and stuff on them. Those are cute. But I don't know that I would need 10 of them. You know what I mean? Or 4. I'm not even sure I need 2. Like if I needed a phone carrier, 1. I need 1. I need 1 phone carrier. I'm just saying. 1. All right, we're going to let this dry. And I'm going to put, I don't know, a pearl or 2 or 3 or 5 on there. I'm telling you, every time I do this, there's card makers out there going, ah, she used 4. I don't know who set it up and said, it must be 3. Like, was that the commandment that came down on high from Craft Mountain? What? So I'm going to go today. And I'm going to get the stuff to make a soft cover journal. We're going to do it soft covered. But not like you might think. A little bit different. I know, I'm weird. All right, what else? Are you dry? God, no. Okay. Ville de Paris. No. Okay. No. So this is the point where we go in and we just start looking at stuff and go, what can we use? What can we use? What can we use? Still looking at that typewriter. Oh, look at that. No, we're going to make a journal card out of that. Let's make a journal card. I'll let you out of the way. We're making a journal card. It's important. Okay. I know what I want. I'll be right back. All right. And this paper. It is awesome. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. All right, so our piece is let's do 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. All right. I'm gonna have to cut this bigger and then work on it. Yeah, they use the law of 3. Yeah. And they're anal about it too. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Yeah, even when I was in cooking school, that did not work out. Hold on, we're going to do that again. Why? Because it tore. Yeah, when I was in cooking school, we had to take art classes. You guys know that. Because like 75% of food is presentation. What it tastes like. 75% of that is presentation. And so they would highly recommend that you took art classes. And so, I took some art classes. And it's all about the rule of 3. They're like, well, it's symmetry and it creates visual interest. And well, you know what? If 3 creates visual interest, then 9 ought to make it even more impressive, Yes, composition of food placement. They literally advise you to take like 2 to 3 art classes, and they tell you which ones to take too. So if I needed a certain class and it was full, I would just pop an art class in, whatever it was, because it was simple. It was simple. It was easy. And I didn't have to struggle too much, Plus, I learned how to make a really pretty plate. Not that I actually use it, because I don't. All right, we're going to ink this. I don't want to just, you know, I want to, yeah, we'll put it that way. Okay. But I mean, yeah, they teach you stuff that you might think is a little bit odd for food service, but it's not, you know. All right, let's do this. And that is 2 3/4. So let's go with like 3 1/4, because that should get us. We can take off, but we can't put back, you know. But yeah, I got in so much trouble. So yeah, so the thing is exactly you want, and it's not even just a rule of 3. Here's what it is. The rule is actually 3 or more, because you want to use an odd number. So 3 or more, but always in an odd number. Why? Because the brain sees that as more artistic. And then I want to put this slightly off too. But so that's why you guys always see me put, like, I will put stuff off center like this or in an odd position. It's to create visual interest. And I'm a real big proponent of visual interest. And I have to tell you, some people, they don't get it. All right, we're going to take this half rose off up here, because I think we're just about a half a rose off, or half a button off. Yep, right there. That's the one we want. So take that off right there. Then we're going to ink this. Now there's times, and you know, that you want symmetry, but in something like this, which is basically artistic expression, you don't want symmetry. You want interest. You want, you know, visuality, which is not a real word, but I had a professor once who used it, because there's no way to describe it. You want the mind to see something in a way. Okay, first off, when you put them in an angle like this, it looks like it comes off the page. It doesn't look flat. If you put them one on top of the other, it looks flat. We don't want flat. We want something that has a little, you know, chutzpah. It's also why we ink. You know, there's 1,000 different little reasons we do the things that we do. And it is your personal preference. But there are some people out there that are just like, no, you have to do it this way. No, I don't want to do it that way. I don't care. You have to do it this way. No, I don't. I don't have to do it that way. I do it any damn way I want. Why? Because it's mine. Okay, we got 4 1/2.
Boo.
And there he is. You do you, boo. He spends way too much time listening to me. 4 1/4. Because it was 4 1/2. All right. Yeah. You didn't need it yet. It would be all over the place, but because you need that thing. Nope. That, I'm telling you, that was the photo holders, the photo corners. I searched every drawer. I went through everything in here. Craft room, out in the garage, in my projects cabinet, everywhere. Going, I know I have photo corners. Could not find the photo corners anywhere. Okay? So I had to go to the store and I had to spend $12 buying photo corners because that's the only, they only had one size, of course. When I got there, they only had the one size. And of course, Joann's just closed. So, they have a monopoly on you're going to spend money with us, whether you like it or not, Yacht. And I get the freaking photo corners. I came home and I swear not 15 minutes after I walked through the door, I found them. Mm-hmm. Carla! See, I'm always walking around here saying that. You do you, boo. All right, so we have this. It needs pearls. It does. It needs pearls. All right. This is dried. Yes, dry up there. Okay, this needs pearls. Does it need tiny little pearls or does it need the bigger pearls? I think it needs the bigger pearls. And I think it needs them like right here or maybe on the corners of this. I don't know. We're going to take a look. Let's pull some pearls. There's a little dog. I think we're going to do them right here. No? Well, that would give us 3 if we put them in the corners of this. 1, watch this. 2. 3. Now, here's the beauty of that rule of 3 thing. Now that I have 3 pearls on here, I just need an odd number. So I could put 1 diamond on here and it would be okay because it's an odd number. And once you've established a base of 3, then you can do anything you want. So I could just put 1 diamond on there if I wanted to. But no. So we have a journal card. We're going to put this over here. We made a journal card. I'm going to let the dog in. She's having a cow banging on the door. Oh, you going out with her? Okay. She didn't want to come in. She wanted Ozzy to go outside and play with her. I opened the door. She ran away. Ozzy ran out. Oh, now she wants back in. Okay. You want in now? Oh, Harry wanted you to come in. I'm telling you, these animals have weird alliances. Love it, Arlene. You were artistically grooming the wall hanging. Shush. Okay, so we made a journal. We have a journal card. I'm so proud of us. Harry's got himself one of those little rounds, that I use for the dauber heads. He's got one. And the lid is just a little bit loose on it, and it's making the greatest noise. And he has been chasing that thing around the house for 3 days. He's just like, and off he goes. You're a freaking weirdo. All right, we have this, which I think would be cute for a journal card if, what do you think? If we kind of like put it on the side of a journal card? No, I don't like it. It was a thought, but it gone. Now we're back to this. What is this? This is me going through. See, that's cute. I like it. They're not inches. I don't even think they're centimeters, to be honest with you. No, they're not. Well, that was creepy. I thought the boy was standing there. No, it was Ginger. She sniffed and ran away. All right, we have this. What can we do with it? I don't know. We put it on a journal card. Yep, we're going to put it on a journal card. Let me grab another piece of that paper. If we have it anymore. Yeah, I think we do. Yes, we do. We have a couple of more pieces, so we can work with this for a little bit. And then I have to go in the drawer and get more. We have that too, but I think it's too. Actually, it works. Okay. So we have a couple of different pieces we can go with. All right, journal card. Do we want like a big journal card? A little we're gonna make a little journal. Well, I mean, it's not little. It's just, you know, it fits the book. All right, we're gonna round corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have this. I don't like that bottom piece, so we're taking it off. I'm gonna treat this like washi tape. Get rid of nothing. And there's the Aussie. And he's out there going, hey. All right, we're going to put this at the bottom. I like it. Yes. Okay, let me get the dog. Okay. Now we're going to ink this. Inky dinky doo, inky dinky, inky dinky doo, inky dinky, inky dinky doo. You can inky too. I hate inky doo, but inky winkies, I got inky dee, inky dookies. I never know what's coming out of my mouth. Shut up. I know people do. They put it on a ring and then they sell it, and you know. But then you buy it and you don't know what to do with it, so you put it away. You know. Next thing you know, you're digging through a closet full of stuff, going, "I knew I had that one thing." It's always that one thing too. Like there's that one tiny piece of lace that you know you have. It is absolutely the most perfect piece for what you are doing. And so you desperately need to find it. Like I have got to have it. Only you can't find it. You know? And you're like, son of a... And then bad words come out of your mouth. And you dig, and you dig, and you dig, and you dig. And eventually, you give up. What do? You go to the craft store. Why? Because you know they have it. You know that that craft store has exactly what you're looking for. And so you go there. And you get it. And you pay $14.99 a yard for it. But you only bought 4 inches because you knew you only needed that 1/8 of a yard. And then you get home. You're putting all that stuff back in the closet. A box falls. And what's there? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That piece. And you're like, son of... Because you can't take that back. No, you cannot take back cut stuff. And if you try, you know what they tell you? Well, you should have just bought the pre-cuts. Always want my journal cards to be flat.
Send 1316-37577.
I don't know who the spam person is, but they got to stop calling me. Seriously.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
But you know it. You go out, you'll buy it, then you get home, you go to put that mess away that you created, and there it is. It just pops. Oh, it's so aggravating. You know? We're going to put this at the top. That's too much. Might be able to bring this piece back in. Oh, we could put that at the top. No, because we've already put that other stuff on there. So now it would look stupid. Okay. We're putting it right there. Screw it. I don't care. I want this to say notes. Why? Because it's a journal card. You're going to put a friggin' note on it. I want it to say notes. And I like this little stitched look. Don't judge me. This, I'll tell you which I keep up here. And this one, the two that look like writing, I keep them both right there because I use them most frequently. So this is going to be one of our Christmas projects. You know, we do the boxes. It's going to be one of our Christmas projects. I built it up last night when I was live, and I decided that it needs to be one of our Christmas projects. This needs something else. I don't know what it needs. What does it need? What does it need? It needs a pen. Holy shit, it needs a pen. Bye, Christine. Bleed all over their shoes, baby. Just lightly. It needs a pen. I need a pen. Where could I? Pen. What has pens? I know something has pen. Here we go. Maybe this has another pen. I know it has a pen. Those could be pens. There's a pen. Found a pen. I got a pen. Okay. Yeah. All right. This pen. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ball. Where's ball? Damn. Pulled everything out. What am I doing here? I'm getting excited about Floofies. Don't say that. Oh my God, I'm converting. We have to get this one over quickly. All right, now we come out Floofy nut. Okay, now we need a piece on the back. Where's that piece of white? We had that leftover piece of white from the first one. There we go. There. I do love that paper though. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna just corner this. Never happened. Nobody tells Rose that. Ink. All right. So we have one more day of this. I am going to go out today and try and find what I need to do the soft cover. And so I'm going to be going to the quilt shop today. Ooh, I might take you guys with me. So if you see me go live on my regular Facebook, that's what I'm doing. I'm at the fabric store. I love it. They have a sign on the door when you go in that says, "Film until your heart's content. Please don't film faces." And then inside they have a sign when you walk in that says, "Warning, premises may be filmed at random." Because they want you to film in there, you know. All right, we're putting some ink on here. And all right, I don't do this often, but We're going to do Floofy. Let's do glittery and floofy. Yeah? Okay. There. And now we have to clean off our board. Why? Because we just sprayed glitter spray on every damn thing. There we go. I got that all cleaned up. No problem. No problem. I cleaned it up. Good job. Good job. There we go. No problem. All right. Okay, let's see. All right, guys. So I have got to go to the post office. I have got to go to the quilt shop. I'm dragging poor Buggy along with me. Yeah. Not really poor. I take him with me. He helps me carry stuff. And then he gets big bags of chips and soda. So who really gets the downsides? But that would be me. All right, so for the month of October, our Projects of 25 challenge items are hot glue and or foil. It can be any kind of hot glue. So it could be like, you know, the dip kind, or you could be the stick, or maybe you're not even using it hot. Maybe you're using it cold. I still have glittery stuff on my hands. Oh, it's not so bad. It's makeup, you know, because I make those sprays out of eyeshadow. So, and hairspray. There's a video for them. Go look. It's the on the cheap playlist. Tells you how to do it. I even tell you how to open up those little pots of eyeshadow from the Dollar Tree. I've had more people go, "Oh my God, I could not figure out how to get that thing open." Hi, Roseanne. Do I have any cheap foam brushes? I might. I think I might actually have a whole thing full of them. You can have them for cheap, cheap, cheap. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like you pay the shipping. So hot glue, any kind of hot glue and or foil, any kind of foil. It could be like, you know what I found the other day that I haven't seen in forever? That hot pen that we have that does the foiling, like if you want to write stuff with it. Yeah, we bought that thing. We are Memory Keepers, I think, or maybe it was from the 5 and below. But we bought it. I think we used it one time just to test it. We've never used it again. I also found that little airbrush thing that I have for the markers. We haven't used that either. Like we have it, but we've never used it. I'm going to get them out because I'm going to play with them for mixed media. Anyway, so we have those. So any kind of foil, it can be aluminum foil. It could be one of those cooking trays. It could be foil paper, foil tape, whatever. I found this one the other day when we did the washi swap. The person that I swapped with, she made this, and it's foil tape. How cool is this? She ran it through the embossing machine, and that's what I got. And I thought that was cool as shit. But I got that. Also, this is Thursday. Yes, Friday. What day is today? Friday. So we're going to do craft with me tonight. We have something on the menu. I don't know what it is. I don't remember, but it's there. But you know what? If we don't, we'll make more ephemera. Yeah, because it's, you know, maybe we'll make journaling cards. I'll actually make some journaling cards and not just froof around. Tomorrow, Saturday, we have mixed media. Sunday, we have the game. And then Monday, it's a 1 envelope, 3 or 4 pockets. It's a huge thing, but it takes 1 envelope. So it's really cool. And I'm still working on getting those videos uploaded. I promise I will get it done. Also, this Sunday is the last Sunday of the month. So if you've been playing along all month, know that we're going to be giving away 2 prizes tomorrow. What else? Bye, Roseanne. Give her hugs for us. Tell her all her weird digital aunties said hi. What else? So if you're new here and I have not yet offended you, go ahead and hit the button and subscribe, because you want to be here when I do offend you. You know, it's always better to get it firsthand than to, have to suck it up later. Also, don't forget that if you want to cyber stalk me, you can go down to the description below and click on more, and it gives you all kinds of links where you can, email me, follow me on Facebook, you can lurk on my Instagram. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do down there, but you can cyber stalk me, and it's fun. Ask Michelle, she does it all the time. What else? Also, if you'd like a copy of my list, that's, all of my upcoming classes, journals, projects, all of that stuff, you can get that here on the YouTube channel or over in my Facebook group. There's a couple of questions over there you have to answer, but what the heck? It's basically, are you going to behave yourself? And what kind of crafting do you do? Because we don't want weirdos. We want crafters. And what else? Well, we do want weirdos, but we want weird crafters, weirdo crafters. Okay. That's it, guys. That's all I have until I see you again. Stay well. I love you guys. Bye.